Morning. All right, I have literally had so many messages asking me about the whole stolen purse fiasco, so I figured I would just really quickly tell the story so that way I can save myself some time. So Monday night, my family went to fireworks at Sperry, and I was carrying my little fanny pack. And right before the fireworks started, I thought I would put my fanny pack towards the top of the wagon as we were loading it up. Not on the top, but just tucked into the front of it. So that way when we got to our car, my keys would be handy and I could unlock the car and get the kids loaded up because, for those who are not local, this is a very busy place and there are lots of cars and lots of people and, you're thinking all about being efficient, right? At 10 o'clock at night with your kids. So anyway, they must have bounced out of our wagon on the way to the car and we noticed when we were, a couple 100 feet away from the car. So I had my phone, Find My app on my phone, and I was trying to track my AirPods, and they were tracking kind of all over the place at the farm. But I did that for a long time, just hoping that someone had found my purse and they were just trying to find somewhere to turn it in or something. I don't know. I was being super hopeful and super optimistic about someone doing the right thing, right? So, sorry, need a little mom fuel here this morning. So, we decided that we weren't getting anywhere and we needed to get our kids home. And that is when one of my girlfriends who has 3 children, the exact same ages as ours, and lives a mile down the road, she called and offered to bring us home. And so she did, drove us all the way home and then all the way back to her home. So shout out to my girlfriend Sarah for doing that. Literally in the middle of the night. But anyway, so the next couple of days, I kept trying to track them. The next morning they tracked to a house in Minneapolis. And so we called the police and I asked them to meet me. Because at this time I thought there's no way that this is just somebody waiting to turn them in, honestly. And so, and I'm tracking my AirPods just in hopes that, whoever or wherever my AirPods are, my keys will be, because essentially that's the big part here. Okay. So in my purse is my wallet with $5 and just a couple other things, my keys, a pair of my husband's sunglasses, and I really just needed my keys back because my car was locked. My kids' blankies were in there, my husband's wallet, plus it's my van, right? So I would have had to have had it towed to have a new key made because it's one of those fob keys. It was a huge deal. It was the only set we had. So really I just wanted my keys back. And I was just holding on to hope that wherever my AirPods were, my phone or my keys were going to be. So I kept trying to track it. The police went to the house. They called the woman who lives there. She told them, something. And then in the meantime, while I was waiting for them to come back to me, my AirPods tracked to the side of the highway. And I didn't drive to that spot right then. I don't know why I didn't. I think I was really nervous about the whole situation and potentially being in contact with somebody because that is very much not me. I'm not confrontation. I was still praying for this woman's heart and that she would just do the right thing. So anyway, time goes by. Later that evening, I get a call from Joni Myers, the owner of the farm, and she told me that a woman had turned my purse in. My AirPods were not in it, but my keys were in it and my wallet was in it. And for that, I was super, super thankful. So I was able to go and get my van and my keys and all of that kind of stuff. And the woman had told her that her child had thrown them out the window. So at this point, like, I had hope that I would maybe find my AirPods just because they were on the side of the road and that's what the story was told. So, and no, I don't know who this woman is. I don't want to know who this woman is. Like, I still prayed for her heart, and I'm thankful that she turned them in and did the right thing. It is not my place to, like, pass judgment on her or her child or any of this situation. I'm thankful in the long run that I got everything back. I know that these are very, very much first world problems. But I also recognize that my husband and I work really hard for the things that we have. And I'm really glad that I was able to recover everything. So how I found my AirPods yesterday, my husband and I thought one last ditch effort, we would just go to the side of the road. Oh, because we had tried doing this, the night that my purse was recovered as well. We tried the Find My app and we walked the side of the road that evening. Other people walked the side of the road with no success of finding my AirPods. So yesterday we figured we would do one last ditch effort and go walk the side of the highway. And my phone finally pinged them when I was like within, I don't even know how many feet, and I was able to locate them, and they still work. They are not damaged or anything like that. So thank you to everybody who helped me with this super awkward saga over the last weekend. I'm kind of speechless at this point, but thanks for everybody who checked in. But there's the story, and yeah, have a great day.